2, you are not doing anything. You are asking people, please, both it's like the Zoom has maxed out. The Zoom has maxed out. You can please, sir, you can release the what do you call it? Please release the YouTubes, please. The YouTube, release the YouTube so that others can go to their platforms and share it. Boss, please, if you're in the meeting, please release the YouTube. It's like the Zoom has maxed out. Please do justice to this so that the latecomers can join. Please release the YouTube so that our people can join. Please, the latecomers, the babies in the meeting. The babies always come late because they have not known why they are in the business. They are waiting for their people to call them. Others are getting value. They are waiting for people to call them. Let me continue, please. The YouTube will be released very soon. And once you get it, please, the leaders, you share it so that other people will enjoy the teaching as well. Now, why our boss release this is because he wants people to grow. Become a caseman in 6 weeks. I know of a woman that came to the office, did what she was taught to do. He followed the guidelines and the mentorship. Less than 4 days or 1 week, sorry, she became a caseman and recruited over 7 people. She became a caseman. And since then, she has been working with some of them, and some of them has recruited their own people. And today, the woman I'm telling you about, we've been inducted as well on Saturday as a caseman. As a caseman. Less than 1 month. Less than 1 month. And some people have stayed in the business for almost a year, 6 months, 4 months. Raising and becoming a caseman becomes a problem. So once your belief, as I was saying, once your belief is built and you are doing the necessary things, believe me, you must emerge. There's no two ways about it. I was an epitome of what I'm telling you, an example of what I'm telling you. It's only when I believed in the business very much, very well, is when I started producing. Is when I carried the business along. When I started doing the activities, is when my business started growing. I was doing it the first day I saw it, but I wasn't serious. I wasn't even believing that it's working. Until when I went on a action in Enugu and came back, that is when I entered that challenge. And thank God that the president launched what? Challenge, 90-day challenge. 90-day challenge. Many people here, if you are conscious of what you are doing, if you are serious with the business, you can become an ECL before the 90 days. That's why our boss here, Ambassador Barrister Ifeanyi Wilson, released this challenge to become a caseman in 6 weeks. So that before the end of 90 days challenge, you have automatically become an ECL. I know of so many of our top leaders here that launched their own car as a caseman. Go and verify. I don't want to mention names, but our boss will do justice to this. He will mention names. Maybe our boss even launched his own car, maybe as a caseman, but he will say it by himself when I introduce him. So many, for you to know the potential, the benefits of becoming a caseman. As of a caseman, you have started achieving what you want to achieve in the business as a caseman. That is why it is structured very well that you will follow the structure and you will go any length you want to be. Once you recruit people, 5 active partners in different ways and carrying them along, even though you don't recruit any other person, but I'm not telling you that once you recruit that 5 and they become active partner that you should just relax. No. But let's assume It's only that 5 you recruited and you are working with them and they are growing. Believe me, you can achieve anything you want to achieve in life through this business as a kinsman. Believe me, if the 5 of them is doing well in the business and you are working with them, you don't leave them alone. Just continue working with them until they have that mindset that they have become a leader, that they can do this business, they believe in the business, they can run the business, they have taken charge. That is when you will know that you have gotten a leader. Leadership starts from kinsman. If you don't know that you are a leader, start from kinsman. That's when you have been assumed that you are a leader and you are in the business by becoming a kinsman. For some of you here, you say, kinsman is not my problem. What is my problem is ECL. Can you count 3 without counting 2? Can you count 2 without counting 1? It's a structure. It's a laid-down structure. You can maneuver it. In fact, this business has a sure way. There's no shortcut in it. Bribe, kinsman, and this, what will I do? Let me pay bribe now. Let me be. Even if you are allowed to pay bribe, who is cheating who? Who is fooling who? Are you getting it now? Please, if you are getting value, let me feel the vibe. Let me feel the response that you are getting value. Let me feel the vibe. If you are, even if you are allowed to pay a price, to pay a bribe, unlike other business. If you are working in local government, you want to assume the other office, you pay bribe. You are working in this office, you want to enter another office, you pay bribe. And by so doing, you enter there, you continue paying bribe for life. 35 years, you'll be retired as a broke somebody. Somebody came to my office, a man that is over 80 years, 70 something to 80 years, breathing as if he fell from a 7-story building. And I called him, Daddy, what is the problem? He said, when I ran the close down, and he was breathing as somebody that fell from the story building. I approached him, Daddy, what is the problem? What is the challenge? He told me that he's just coming from the market, running to be in this meeting. And now he has seen it all, but he's challenged that he don't have money. I asked him, as of his age, Daddy, what are you doing? What are you coming from? He said that he's coming from Ariare, where he's doing also here. And now many people has shop in the market, but it's not many that has the market, the goods. Some goods that is designed in the office of some people is goods they collected from their neighbor. I'm telling you what you can verify from anybody. You can't tell me it's a lie, because I've been a businessman before now. I've been doing traditional business, buying and selling before now. You can't tell me it's a lie. So many goods that people use to decorate their office, their shop in the market, is goods from their neighbor. Somebody will enter. Do you have this? Yes, I have it. This one, yes, I have it. Or you bring it now. Let me get it from the warehouse. There's no shop that is not even full. Shop that is not even full. You are talking of warehouse. Warehouse is, when your shop has filled up with goods and don't know where to pack goods again. Is it not when we talk of warehouse? Hello? Is it not when your office, your business shop is filled up? That is when you look for what? Warehouse. Somebody that the shop, the counters is even your counter. Your shop looks like I sold on credit. You know what it means that I sold on credit? I sold on credit. When somebody enters and said, "No, you don't have this." He said, No. My people that are owing me, they have not paid me. The people are owing me. Nobody is paying you. Nobody is owing you. The business is going down, ups and downs in business. So a shop has not filled, and you are doing what? You are saying that you have warehouse. You are doing also here there, and you are who is fooling who? You are fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself. Are you telling me what I know? So this is what so many people are doing in the market, thinking that they are fooling somebody, or they are cheating, or they want to maneuver. Yes, I have this, I have that. And after all said and done, when trouble comes, when challenge, when issue of money arises, you start calling your family members one after the other. One after the other. Please, I want an emergency meeting in my house. This is what I've been into before. Now, let me conclude with this. Let me tell you a little story about myself in case of new people that doesn't know me. My name is what? Uju Magnus Okol, a kinsman in this organization. I joined this organization few times. I'm just a year and 9 months, a year and 9 months in the business. I'm a year and 9 months in the business, 9 or 10 months in the business now. But I'm a kinsman in the business in this organization. Now, I was a keke driver. In case you don't know, I was a keke driver. Before I became a keke driver, I've did buying and selling. I've done buying and selling. Azugom Afia, so many business. I have done so many business before I entered keke driving. Now, when I was in business, that is why when I'm telling you, I'm talking out of experience. I'm talking out of experience. When I was in the business, what did I achieve? From hand to mouth. From hand to mouth. I joined a group of Omeremachekwela and Konye Rikobu. You know, this is a language you see from the bracket, the environment where you find yourself. That's why so many people are there settling for average. We are even talking for settling for average. Some people are even settling for nothing. In other words, becoming contented with nothing. Becoming, they say, Bible says you should become contented with what you have. Then what you have, what are you becoming contented of? You are becoming contented with nothing, and you are comfortable. You are comfortable. Who will have? Do you think this world you are on your own in Nigeria here? On earth, you are on your own. If you don't achieve anything you want to achieve, if you don't take a decision to become what you want to become, you are on your own. That person you are calling a friend, ask him of money, and you hear stories from him or her. That is when you will know that you are on your own. I did business, I did buying and selling more than 10 years. I did buying and selling more than 10 years. What did they achieve? I have different shops in different places. But all the shop I had, I did not achieve anything. Just from hand to mouth. When trouble arises, you start calling people for rescue. When my people come in the village, nah, we need so and so money, 50,000, 20, 30,000. A businessman, I will just tell them, yesterday. That even you called me yesterday, I would have known what to do. I would have, what is that one? I would have transferred it now. I would have, okay, if you don't transfer it that day, why not the next day? Why not transfer it the next day? These are the excuses I have to what? Justify my reasons. Had it been they called me yesterday, it's the same story I will tell. I become a storyteller. So many of us here, when you are in the business, the only thing you do is to borrow. When I was in the business, I borrowed money from every corner of meetings. I saw meeting as an avenue of borrowing money to upgrade my business. Even at that, I will upgrade until within a short time, it will come down. Economy of the country is what causes all these things. And since we are born in this country, we have known that there's no how, there has never been an outgoing government. An outgoing government has never become, sorry, the incoming government has never become better than the outgoing government. Hello? Are you following? Can you hear me? Are you getting value? Since I was born, I have never seen the incoming government becoming better than the outgoing government. In fact, we always pray, please, this government that has just gone, please, how I wish you can come back. How I wish you can come back. This is what we have been suffering. This is what we have been praying for. Let the outgoing government come back, because the incoming one. I remember when they sell tea, sachet tea, 10 naira. Today, what is happening? And you are saying it will be better. It will be better. The business you are doing now, out of bad economy, you owe people, you become a debtor. And now you are praying that within a short time you will clear the debt. Now the question is, what makes you to own that debt? What makes you to own that debt? That bad economy, right? Then has the economy become good that we will now clear the debt through that business? You are doing business and you become a debtor. You own so many people, so many sectors, so many importers, so many meetings, you are owing them. Now, because what? Nigeria or government has become worse. The economy is very bad. Now you are hoping when you finish paying debt, you now look for how you can start this business. Very soon I clear the debt. The question is, that which makes you to own that debt is bad economy. Now you are still running that business in the same bad economy. Now, how will the economy be good? Sorry. Now, has the economy becoming better for you to clear the debt? No. So now, what am I trying to tell you? I did buying and selling. Oh, so many people borrow at a time. I left buying and selling as a debtor. I left my business even as a business. So I had from the business. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Debt is one of the things that makes me to leave business, because to pay the business, to pay the debt becomes a problem. And from then I entered into transportation, hoping that things will be better in transportation. Let me tell you this. Ask anybody that has done maybe transportation, that has been in transportation business. You can't enter transportation with good eyes. You don't enter intentionally. Ndị Igbo sị na a na-eju anya ọma ekpe cherubim or Sabbath. I didn't enter transportation with good eyes. No. Because business failed me. I was running to see how I can pay debt, and that lured me into transportation. Doing Okada riding for 13 good years. 13 good years, if you don't know. I did keke riding. I did keke riding for 13 good years. No show. During my tricycle riding, that is when I saw hell. That's when I saw hell. By 5 o'clock in the morning, I have left the house, enter road, coming back 9:30, 10. I did it for 13 years, no show, until I started seeking for an opportunity. If you are here, all these things, you have not passed through it, and you want to pass through before you know what you are saying, you are doing yourself more harm than good. Because they say opportunity come but once. Why they say is this? You might not know when it will come back again. Now, how do you know? For some people that have seen this vision, seen this opportunity, and you are remaining where you are, how do you know that you have missed opportunity? It's only when you see people succeeding in the business. Now, let me ask you this question. Had it been, I didn't take that decision that day, and they started this business, how will I know that is an opportunity God has shown to me that and then I have missed it? It's because I've started seeing the result now. It's when I have known that that day is a prayer answered. Then just imagine that I missed the opportunity. What would I have been saying by now? Hello? I believe you are hearing me and you are getting value. So I want to introduce my boss now. So this is what I suffered for so many years. Wasted 20-something years. So the question, if you want to waste your own years again before you correct your mistakes, do you want to do the same mistake other people did before you become or you correct your own, or you want to correct from other people's mistake? That is a wise man decision. You don't need to undergo the mistake I did before you correct your own. Why not learn from all these mistakes and all these stories and all these realities you are hearing? It will be better you correct it by using people's what they pass through to correct your own mistake, to correct it, than going through that mistake before you become. It's an error. It's an error. I never knew. Most people saw opportunity, they pass it over. That is it. So now I want to introduce my boss, the mentor of all mentors. And as I conclude my story, this is how I wasted 20-something years. And finally, I saw the vision. And when I became serious, even when I plugged in, I didn't take it as serious. There were some people that plugged in the business and you are still joking with it. You are joking with your talent. You are joking with your future. You are giving your future injury. That is the thing. If you are giving your future injury, do you know the best pharmacies where you can get the medication to cure it? Prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than cure. So I will advise you to take your business serious. So this is what I did until I went to a mansion in Enugu and came back, and that is when I entered 90 days challenge as the president has just leads 90 days challenge. Is that 90 days challenge I undergo? Within 1 month in that 90 days challenge, that is when I became a kingsman. But I would remember, I was joking with the business all the time. I plugged into the business. But when I joined that 90-day challenge, after coming from a Maction, I became a kingsman within 1 month. And I was added in the kingsman platform. And before the 90 days ended, I started, that's when I entered for 500. I started making 500,000 naira and above. Till this moment, I'm making almost 1 million and above in the business as a KK driver. Now, tell me that business you can start with 70,000 in area or nature or Chanja Market or shopping plaza or anywhere around the world. You can start with 70,000, and today you are making almost on over 1 million in the business. Tell me that business. Now, tell me that government that can employ you now. For those you are running helter-skelter to graduate and become a civil servant. Just listen to the name, civil servant. You want to become a servant for the rest of your life. Big name. Answering big name that you don't know the meaning. Do you know what it means to become a servant? You did nursery school 3 years, primary school 6 years, secondary school 6 years, and the university 4 or 5 years, depending the course you are pursuing, and doing the service. Let's call it 5 years, and its total amount of what? 19 to 20 years, and you come out, then submitting your CV to purchase or to look for a job of 100,000, 150,000, 200,000 is an error. Somebody type an error. Type an error. Type is an error. An error. Just you are seeking for a job of 150,000, 200,000, where is nowhere to be found. If you are hearing me, type an error. Where a KK man, a nobody, becoming somebody. I have so many people. Not only that I'm making the money, but I have over people in my office I have raised, I've mentored, that are making 900,000, 700,000, 600,000, 300,000, 200,000. Even Emmanuel Victor, the young boy I just picked up, just from I saved him from the danger of sales boy, and he's making a lot of money in the business. So many of them under my mentorship today, under my working with them, and all of them are making money. Tell me that government that can employ me now. You are running. Once you see signboard in fast food, you are submitting your CV. A graduate from UNN, from so many schools in Nigeria, a graduate seeking for a job of 150, 200, an error. Look at a KK man. I can put my signboard. You that is a graduate, will come and I employ you as one of my secretary in the office. An error. You are rushing to put your son or your daughter. That's the mindset. So that you be like others in the society. You are rushing to put him. Yes, university is good. Let them go and acquire knowledge. But if I advise you, let them enter part-time. The world has opened eyes. Let them enter university part-time and using some time to run our business and been doing the university part-time. So that as he's graduating, he has becoming a millionaire already. Rather than looking for a job and answering civil servant. Civil servant is an error. Once you are called a servant, go to dictionary and know the dictionary meaning of a servant. What do you gain as a civil servant? Trapping your time. You don't have time of your own. I went on vacation 2 weeks ago. You people are away. Had it been, I'm a civil servant, will I have that time to go to vacation? I'm asking you, you that is here hearing my voice, and you are bragging, you are hanging your shoulder that you are a civil servant. Very early in the morning, you spend the whole of your money on transportation, going to report local government, going to offices, going to report. Just civil servants you want to become. 35 years, you come back as a broke man. That's what that old man told me. 85 years or 80 years, if I'm not mistaken. He told me that he's a retiree. 35 years, he retired, and now doing also here na area. Doing also here na area. Getting market for people to buy. Just to tell them that they buy on my shop and going outside to get goods and people will buy. 35 years as a civil servant coming out to run Osa here in the market is an error. People should get knowledge of this to help themselves and help the upbringing ones. Stop damaging the future of the young growing ones. We're saying this, not that we are begging or we are trying to convince anybody. Sorry. We are not trying to convince anybody. No, we are telling you the reality. Save the future of what? Our young growing ones. Save the future of our children. Save the future of what? Stop depending on government. For Christ's sake, stop depending on government. Stop looking for job. Job cannot fetch you anything in life. Just imagine me making this type of amount in the business. I have not even started. A nobody, a KK driver, a former businessman buying and selling. In fact, let me stop here because if I continue, it will become one new piece to my boss. Let me introduce my boss. So anywhere you are now, start appreciating and start welcoming my boss. Both, you are welcome. Please, the stage is yours. Ambassador Pastor, waiting. Please, sorry for taking your time, boss. Don't kill me. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's your son. Thank you and God bless you. Welcome, sir.
Wow. Awesome. Please, let's go to the chat session and appreciate to Joe Magnus. Please, let's go to the chat session. If you got value, please go and chat value. If you got value, go to the chat session and appreciate him for talking to us, for talking to you, for actually trying to open our eyes and open your eyes more to the business we have. Please, let's go to the chat session and appreciate him. Wow. In short, I am short of words because I don't know where to start. Because Uju has actually done it all. He did it all. Areas I didn't even want to go into there. Now, for some of us who are there, you heard him very well. He's talking from experience. All the way from Aba office to Jumanus 3 months ago. He opened up his own personal office 3 months ago in Aba City, and in 2 months, in that very office, has produced over 5 power 500, and him too shooting himself to the next level. And when we talk about power 500, just like he says, many people making 300,000, 200,000. Now it's all about vision. When he's speaking, you see vision speaking. When he's speaking, you see mission. So a man that is in mission, man that have gone through the thick and thin and say, no, this is where I am today. This is where I am. Okay, without wasting much of our time, I just want to conclude by telling us that last month, June, we started with a challenge called Becoming a Kingsman in 6 weeks. And the 6 week is ending this weekend. Just like we knew, it actually coincided with when the president will be doing induction. So by the end of this week, our Kingsman challenge, Becoming a Kingsman in 6 weeks, will be ending. The question is this: how many of us are there? How many of us are there? I remember the onboarding we did on Saturday. We had a lot of glitches, network glitches. We didn't get the right link, and almost joined in the middle of the meeting. So many people have sent in their summary and everything, and it has not actually been attended. So I am announcing today officially, on Thursday, there is going to be a repeat of that very onboarding session. Everybody that you did onboarding session on Thursday, make sure you send your summary before 10 a.m. in the morning on the following day, Friday, so that it can be onboarded and your active partners can be added in the platform so that you can submit your Kingsman form immediately. So what are you going to do? You already have people that are already completed. What are you going to do? Just fill the form, fill all the information, and keep it pending. Immediately after Thursday, by Friday, you can submit all your forms. So everybody, you know you are qualified, you're already qualified, you have all the criteria to become a Kingsman. Even though the onboarding on Saturday, we are out of it entirely. We cannot enter, we cannot onboard half-baked active partners. The information in the onboarding session, in short, a lot of them, it need to be full. Everybody need to have the information full before we onboard them. So that's why when all the summary you sent, it has not been attended to. By Thursday, 9 p.m. in the night, there's going to be a repeat of the onboarding session. So we sincerely apologize for that. The mastermind actually apologized for that yesterday in the active partner meeting and promised that it's going to be a repeat on Thursday. And that's it. And the next is this. By 1st of this month, July, the mastermind announced 90 days challenge. And the question is this: how many of you are running the challenge? Now, the reason why I brought somebody in this meeting today, because I know Uju Magnus is a product of 90 days challenge. He has said it, 190 days challenge did to him. Is a product of 90 days challenge. In February 2024, when after he attended the retreat in Enugu, some people also after the immersion as well, after the retreat and the immersion, coming down to Aba, his leader, Charles Mario, in April last year, launched a 90 days challenge. That's when he got the likes of Uju, the likes of Eberechi and Nelson, and sat them down to drop their keke and join the business full time. It was a hard decision for them to drop their keke driving. Nelson, without even thinking twice, sold his keke and used it to upgrade his account and join the business full time. Uju Magnus did the same thing and Eberechi did the same thing. Now, do you know what happened? They started running the challenge. Before the end of the summer, I'm telling you today, start running this challenge in June. I'm assuring you that if you run this challenge, don't run it alone. Make sure you are running it with your team. I know you may not see the result this July, but by August, you start seeing the result trickling in. If you are running it faithfully, before the end of August, you will be among the people that will be celebrated at Power 500. Some people who have already started running it, they will be celebrated at the end of the July. Now remember, tomorrow is going to be a day that we have been waiting for. Tomorrow is a day we have been waiting for. What's happening today? There's going to be celebration of achievers by the mastermind. The power cell meeting tomorrow, the super cell meeting tomorrow, we witness celebration of challenge 36 people, all the casemen that generate 36 code, they will be celebrated tomorrow. The people that made Power 500, whether kinsmen or not, they will be celebrated tomorrow. The people that made 1 million naira, they will be celebrated tomorrow. The people that made 2 comma club, what are the 2 comma club? 2 comma club are people that are making 1 million naira and above. 2 comma clubs, they are making over from 1.5, 2 million and above. They are 2 comma club. Their monthly millionaires will also be celebrated, and above all, there will be celebration of top 20 income earner in 381 Division 1 from January to June. And the question is this. The reason why you need to come, also invite, I want everybody to be in the office, because when we are together, we rub mind together. So wherever you are, everybody, all road leads to your office. Everybody. It's going to be live. The same meeting will start by 7:30 in the morning, and it's going to be live. All the offices are advised to broadcast it live in the office. Everybody circling in your office so that you see. It will increase value. Even if you have somebody that you have been prospecting in the business for long and the person has refused to come, send the link to the person. If possible, invite the person to come and see success being celebrated. Success will be celebrated tomorrow, and the people will see that, yes, all the naysayers, all those who are telling you, oh, it does not work. I know you are going up around. It was on your Kugari. You they share flyer. You they stand. They do this. Invite all of them to come and see successes. Because if you are not being celebrated, one day you will also be celebrated. For tomorrow, so many of you, yes, you really wanted to be celebrated, but tomorrow you miss it. Let me tell you something. This month is your month. I want you to beat your chair and say, this month is my month. I'm telling you that, let me tell you something. Maybe this month, you have not even made up to 100,000 naira, but let me tell you something. The remaining 2 weeks of the month, your wonders can happen. I know somebody last month that as at this time, tomorrow's 20th, the person has not even made up to 150,000 naira in the account. But guess what happened? The last week of the month, in short, within the last 4 days, the person made up to 500,000 in the business, and you are the next person. Let me tell you something. Don't give up. I want you to actually cultivate the doggedness of don't give up until the last day. Even the last day, don't give up. Now, the problem that people have is that they fight and fight and fight, and it's getting to, I've not even made up to 200,000. It's getting to the, I've even made up to 200, and you will give up. Don't give up. You keep on fighting. You keep on struggling. You keep on doing it. Keep doing the activity. One thing that people don't know, that the activity you are doing in this business, it does not pay you immediately. You may do activity this month, June, and do it and do it. Let me tell you, the result may not show in that month. It may show in next month. It may show in the upper month. There is no activity you do in this business that is in vain. Everything you do works. Everything you do counts. Don't just do activity small and you say this thing is not paying and you give up. Let me tell you, there is a power of compound effect. The power of compound effect works. It works over accumulated. The time it will work, you see, now this is nothing what I do. Now I make this particular money. There's power. Compound effect. Do activity. Focus on the activity. Don't look at the result. If you are the one that you are doing activity and you are looking at the result, time will come when you will not even do anything again. Keep on doing activity. The law is what? Activity. What justifies you? No matter when the result is not coming, keep on doing activity. Once you are doing activity in the right way, don't give up. Keep on doing the activity. If you don't do activity, don't expect anything. So, gentlemen, I don't want to waste time today because we are going to have a long day tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. That's power cell meeting. In a short, it's going to be a long day with the mastermind tomorrow. And I'm telling you, don't miss it. Make sure you are there. Come to the office so that you can cheer people, celebrate with success, celebrate people that achieved it. Because when you celebrate success, you will also be celebrated. Celebrate with people that achieved it, and you, in short, your own. When your own will be coming and coming, you will be surprised. So many people, when the people are celebrated, you are becoming envious, you are not happy. You are, oh, will not come. Oh. I'm telling you honestly, when you are that person that's when people are making progress, you are envying them. You are not, what it should happen to you is that when you see success, you look at what that person is doing and repeat the same thing. Our business have one formula. Look at that person that's getting results. What is that person doing? Go out back on your own and practice it. In this business, we don't. One thing good about us, we don't hide knowledge. When you see anybody getting result, go and ask the person, please, I've seen what you are doing, the way you do presentation and the way you close. How is it that whenever you do presentation, you will get 10 sign up, you will get 5 sign up, and if I do my own, I don't even get sign up. Go and meet that person. Or go and monitor what the person is doing. Go back and repeat the same thing, you will get the same result. Simple. Simple and short. And that's the business we are doing. So without wasting much of our time, I want to sincerely appreciate everybody. I want to sincerely appreciate everybody. Tomorrow is another day. Make sure we all join in full force. Invite everybody. Invite everybody that you know that are not there. I want to, in a special way, appreciate all my top leaders, all the kinsmen. I can see Chasmaro here. I can see Chetachi. I can see Chinoso, Engineer Kinsley, Uju Okoli himself, Eberechi, Nelson, Amogechi, and Adese here with me in Enugu office here. Wow. Okay. I also sincerely appreciate everybody that are in the meeting, starting from Wale Olagunju, Ibrahim Okalo, Alex Musa, all the way from Maraba, Ambassador Damian Ochoa, the elder statesman here with us here in Enugu, Anthony CM, Apostle Manelude, all the way from Lagos, Asoke Emmanuel Chinedum, the billionaire entrepreneur himself, that is Dr. Victor Chukuma. I can see the elder statesman here, Bonchukel himself, and Caroline Ali, Charles Ugwana. These are my people here in Enugu. I can see all of you there. Chidebere Onyagoze, Chief John, the Eze-elect himself, Chika Odibo, Chinagoro Medwin. Wow, Chinagoro Medwin, and is one of the people that are going to be inducted as a kinsman this weekend. Chinagoro Medwin, congratulations. This is a Kunu seller, a former Kunu seller that have turned an entrepreneur, consistently making over 500,000 in the business. She was selling Kunu along the street. Chai, that's the business we have. Okay, I can see Chinasa Ezechukwu, Clement Ugochukwu, and I can see Cyril Ananaba and Emeka Ephraim. Emmanuel Okeke, wow, Emmanuel Okeke is one of our new guy here in Enugu. The guy is coming with fire. Emmanuel Okeke, you are welcome. We can see over there. I can see Emmanuel Temposi, Emwereji Christian, Esther Baby, Evelyn, Ifenyinwa, all the way from Maraba Ifenyinwa. I don't know why you have not become a kissman. I don't even understand. Are you not checking yourself? Ifenyinwa, you are recruited over, your power recruiter, but I don't know why you are not a kissman. You should have been a kissman by now. I want you to check it properly so that I can apply. Ezife Oster, Favor Frank, Florence Simbi. Oh, Florence Simbi, one of our newest person all the way from Abuja. Florence Simbi, you are welcome. Then G7 Oliver Apiakason. George O. Eguboson. Yes, that is Oliver Apiakason. That is his name. He's a G7. Gift Clement, Hyacinth Obiakulu. Idemo Darita, Ifadi Harry. Oh, Ifadi Harry, one of our kinsmen here. Ifadi Harry, you are welcome all the way from Oka office. John Chinemerem, Lazarus Chinwendo, Lilian Onoha. Then Louis Moses Omenihu, Matsu Nebo Kike, Mrs. Precious Gojugu, Nelson, one of our kinsmen, Namdi Kinsley. I don't know Nnamdi Kingsley, you should be a Kingsman by now. I don't know why. Neka Otiaba, Noel Udoji. Noel Udoji is my learned friend, a colleague, all the way from Onisha. Where's the Anayo? One for Christian, will be Elizabeth. These are our, the Amazon Elizabeth. Obina Ono. Then Obioro Kennedy, Obidike Chidima, Ogbonna Ogechi, Manuela, Okafor Chukwuma. I've not seen. Okeke, Okechi Ofebu, Okerekechi Zaram James, Okwezuna Samuel Chibatam, and everybody. I can't mention, but if you were too much this morning, I can't even mention everybody. Everybody that I call and the people I could not call, all I know is that I'm seeing all of you. I'm seeing everybody. You, Roland, Vivian, Chekube, Unstoppable Esther, Ugochukwu Okpeyeti, and Ugochukwu Ariwodo. Ude Clement Friday, that is the man called Nkenkenyi himself. Ude Clement Friday, Nkenkenyi. Wow, I can see him here. Wow, wow. Uche Chukwu Scholastica, Titini Victoria, Teresa Chiome. I can't call everybody. If I didn't call your name, please forgive me. I am a human and I can't call everybody's name. I appreciate each and every one of us. I appreciate everybody. Let me tell you something. We are all going far. Remember, another thing I want to announce is this. Because there's something Ujumanu did not remember to tell. November, we are having a counter 3.0 in Abuja. And this one is not for everybody. It's for only Kingsman by November. I don't even want to talk about that because I feel it's far. But let me tell you something. There are so many of you who have been in this business for the past 1 year or so. And you are sitting down. Somebody that joined last month will come and become a Kingsman and you are still there. It is error. There are some of you that have been in this business for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. And you are here. You are not a Kingsman. Some people that join, you are not even an ECL. Hi. So by November this year, the mastermind has announced yesterday in the RT partner meeting that there is going to be another encounter 3.0 in Abuja, November. And that one is exclusive only for Kingsman. This one is not about all commerce affairs. Now the question is this: how many Kingsman will you produce? How many Kingsman will you go to a mansion with an encounter with? So this one is no longer a question of I can pay 20,000, I can pay 30,000 to be there. This one is going to just be like the just concluded vacation. It's going to be a mini vacation, another mini vacation, only exclusively for Kingsman. And the question is this: are you a Kingsman? Touch your neighbor sitting down with it. Are you a Kingsman? Are you a Kingsman? If you are not a Kingsman, please give way for Kingsman. If you are not a Kingsman, give way for Kingsman. So thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. June Magnus, thank you for a powerful moderation this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tomorrow, all road lead to office. Wherever you are, go to the office and join and celebrate together. There is love, there is joy when we celebrate together. Yeah. And we'll all be there one day. So see you all at the top. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day ahead. Go and do activity now. Go and do. Don't say by weekend when everybody are booking, you say, I don't have list. If you don't have list, go to the field. Go to the field. We are having mega event across everywhere. This week. The challenge, 90 days challenge is live. It's live. Whether you have list or not, go to the field. If you have list, don't say you don't have list. If you are a leader, don't sit down in office and push your team. Go to the field. Lead in the front. A leader lead from the front. Don't sit down and say, oh yeah, go. Don't talk to a manager. The problem some of us are you are already a manager. You are not making up to 1 million and you are sitting down in the office. You are managing. Oh yeah, go to the field. Go to the field. Go with their team and lead in the front. A leader, a true leader, lead from the front. Are you a true leader? If you are not leading from the front, you are not a true leader.